today we're looking at the most powerful console ever. Oh my God! Holy shit!
Xbox One X.
The Xbox One X. Assassin's Creed has been installing for 6 months. We're 27% of the way through.
This is what we're doing as we're waiting for this game to install.
I want to tell you something right now. This is the best console I've ever seen. It does it better than any other console at downloading, verifying, and installing. Holy shit, is it the best?
And then when it was... No, the last one was applying the update.
Oh, it applies the updates.
And then my favorite part of the applying the update was inside the little circle for applying. It was loading something else.
There was sub-circles.
There was like a sub-circles.
Yeah, look.
It was loading the load.
Look, if you're into downloading, verifying, and applying, this console is for you. I'm telling you right now. Day one update.
Are you ready to install or are you ready to update?
Day one update, man. 750 meg. Right off the bat. They know exactly what we want as gamers. They give us 750 megabytes of love right away.
I want to see the store where they have the games. Show me that.
Yeah, let's see. World's most powerful console.
All right, world's most powerful console. Let's see the power that this thing has. I've been hearing about this Xbox One X for a while.
The Project Scorpio.
This is the Scorpio.
This is the Scorpio.
I've been hearing about the Scorpio for years. So you show me, show me the power of the Scorpio. Let's see something.
Okay, well, this is the Xbox One X Enhanced.
Now, enhanced means it's like the best.
The best.
This is an Xbox One Enhanced game.
It's
meaning that's like cream of the crop, top quality. It's enhanced for the Xbox One X.
It is. And I mean, this is truly, I have to say, that this is truly gaming to the power of X. I do have to say the frame rate is very consistent.
I cannot believe that this is Xbox One X Enhanced. It looks like shit. How is this an Xbox One Enhanced? That's gonna be a mistake.
Yeah, how did this end up on this list?
Can we see like a real game?
I want to be clear. We're kidding. Like,
no, we're not. It was on there.
It's there, but like,
why is that on there?
But come on, like, why is that game on the system?
In the time it's taken to install, my favorite thing about this is the fact that we have two asses.
Ass
in.
And they're going in.
Yeah. Well, because I'm sitting here looking at this for such a long time, like that's what I get to notice because it's been like an hour of me sitting here looking at this fucking screen, waiting for this game to install.
We could play like every NES game in the time this takes to install.
I could be.
You know what this reminds me of? Not to talk about Star Trek again, but this reminds me of going back to installing Star Trek 25th Anniversary on my 386 with floppy disks.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of.
That's what was great about the Super Nintendo. Like, you take the game, put it in, you hit the fucking thing, and the game's on.
It doesn't even go bum. It's
game on.
It's excessive. And what's funny is the PC download and installation wasn't this excessive.
And by the way, this is us just installing the game. We just hooked up the console, and that took like a half hour.
Yeah, so there was a patch, a console patch, which, you know, there even was on the Switch. I don't know. I feel like the Switch is even better.
The Switch wasn't bad at all.
You just there was a
quick update, but it wasn't like this. This is taking forever.
This sucks. There's 3 Xbox Ones now.
Okay.
The first Xbox One is the launch Xbox One, or the Xbox One Fat, or the standard Xbox One, or whatever. It's the one when it came out. That plays all the games.
That's the one that I have.
I want to be clear.
I bought that like the day it came out, and that had Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct,
which was pretty cool.
Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
There really wasn't a lot of games.
It wasn't much.
Yeah. At launch. So I want to be clear. That one plays all the games. Every game that came out on Xbox One, and so far, as they've said, every game that is coming out for Xbox One will play on the original.
So like this Assassin's Creed that we're
you could play this game.
We could play this on that one I have.
Yes.
Okay.
Then after that, the Xbox One S, which is the white one, which is sitting right next to it here.
Okay.
But that came out a little bit ago.
I didn't get that.
And that one does everything that the Xbox One does, except it doesn't have the big power brick on the back.
Mm-hmm.
It has a 4K Blu-ray player, so you can play 4K Blu-rays. And it supports something called high dynamic range. And what high dynamic range is it means that your colors have a wider range of brights and darks that make things more vibrant.
So it's all visual stuff?
It's visual. It's the intensity of the colors and
you can also play Assassin's Creed on this system.
And you can also play Assassin's Creed on that. So while that is not a 4K gaming system,
okay,
it does have an HDR.
But it does 4K movies?
And it does 4K movies.
Okay.
Which some people say that HDR is more important than the resolution jump.
Okay.
Because being able to have wider ranges of color allows more expressive video.
All right, and then what's the new one?
And then the new one...
What's it do that this one doesn't do?
Which is the codename Scorpio. It has the 4K Blu-ray player. It can play the 4K media content. It has the HDR. But it also has an extremely more powerful processor.
Okay.
Okay,
so the games run better on the new one?
The games... there's been complaints, especially in Assassin's Creed Origins, that there's a frame drop.
And it shouldn't have any.
Which shouldn't have any. Right. I mean, because God, Mike, I mean, you can't have a good game without frame drop.
Oh, God.
Think of all the amazing titles of the past that were ruined by lag. Mega Man 2.
When the
drills come down,
yeah.
Totally ruined. Right. Unplayable.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, like screw Mega Man 2. Like nobody would ever want to play Mega Man 2 ever.
Because of the horrible frame rate.
Because God forbid, like they're like you can't see those drills coming down. Ruins the game.
Awful games. Well, now that we have the most powerful console ever, we don't have to worry about that because it runs everything at a silky smooth 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
So that makes the games good.
It really is just ridiculous. Like all this conversation about frame dropping and stuff. It's like you can have a good game. Like I said, growing up, I would play my NES. First of all, I had RF originally.
Right.
And then I had AV. And when I went from RF to AV, I was like, wow, this is like amazing. It'll never get better than that.
Yeah.
And I was playing like Mega Man 2. There's frame drops. And it was great. It was amazing. I loved it. And nowadays, it's like, it seems so much about the movies and the cutscenes and like, God forbid there's any frame drop.
This game kind of takes place in an interesting time period. Because the Ptolemaic dynasty is kind of a hybrid Greek-Egyptian situation.
Okay.
It's not...
So is this supposed to be like something that happened or just totally fantasy? Like what is
like in most of the Assassin's Creed things, it's fantastical events happening in a real historical time period.
Okay. I mean, I know it's all fantasy, but like sometimes in movies they'll be like, "This happened."
Oh yeah, in Assassin's Creed 3, you see like John Adams, or you see like
as if this happened.
Yeah, or you see like you are on the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
Okay,
but obviously there wasn't like an assassin,
right? Yeah,
guy there,
right?
So this is our main character in this game.
Okay.
I like how he kills him here.
And he puts the mask on.
Oh. It's awesome. But it looks amazing. Look at the detail on the character model. Look at that. You're the bird. See the leather up at the top of the screen, the pelts?
Yeah.
You're going to want to point your targeting thing at one of those and hit A so he starts tracking it. Like that one. Yeah, hit A. Okay, yeah. Now hit down again to get out of it.
Okay.
Or, yeah. I don't know how to get out of it. There you go.
What does that just do?
So now you should have a target on your map at the top. See 423 meters?
Yeah.
So you can start running towards
so then I'll know if it gets closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you should see when you invade a compound, you switch to the bird first and you mark all the guards so you'll see where they all are. And then you can sneak around.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
Because the bird's watching where they are.
See, now this looks awesome to me. Now that we're out here.
Yeah.
When you were saying that, like I don't know, I wasn't too impressed, but this looks awesome.
Like you can go up there. There's a chest up there.
Yeah, I want to go
at that exclamation point.
Okay.
And you can just hold it down and hold the direction you want to go.
Oh, cool.
And he'll never run out of stamina or anything.
Yeah, this looks great. Yeah, now I'm curious to know the difference. Now that I'm like really getting a good look and I can see it. Now to play the same thing on the old, I guess the original Xbox, or we're gonna do it on the S.
We're gonna do it on the S.
Okay, on the S.
So it'll have the high dynamic range, but it won't be 4K.
Oh shit! Would I get hurt if I fell too far?
Yes.
Okay, which would make sense.
You'll fucking die if you fall too far.
Can you actually climb?
Yeah, just keep going. He's a really good climber.
Yeah.
That's the hallmark of the Assassin's Creed series. Yeah. But I think that the chest is on the other side over there. Yeah, you have to jump across. You can jump that. He can make that jump.
Like over here somewhere?
Yeah. Like to your left, maybe.
Shit.
Yeah, and see.
You got hurt a little bit, yeah. Oh, it was this kid.
This is the quest in the cave. You go in the cave and you can break through that wall. See how there's the scarab beetles all over it?
Like,
if you do your yeah.
Cool. Oh, do I have a torch or anything?
Yeah, if you hold down.
Okay, thanks. Oh, can I like light this?
Probably. Yeah, there's items there to pick up. That's why.
Ah. Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Zelda.
It's funny.
Cool. This is great.
You got a better shield too.
And I would have to equip that, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all this shit. Alright, good. I'm done with this room.
You got to break the pots out of the way.
Okay. Oh. You know what that reminds me of?
Huh? Oh, is all. But the tablet is.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this?
The skill point.
One ability point.
Yeah.
So is there like a certain amount of ability points? Like I'm trying to.
Yeah, if you go to the menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
and you go to abilities. You hit the bumpers to go throw them. Yeah, go over to abilities. There's like a skill tree.
Oh, so it's like Mario Rabbids.
Yeah.
Sort of, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I just did the trigger
and they suck, by the way. Like, don't worry about killing these things. There's another gazelle. You shoot it with the bow.
I'm gonna. Oh, this is great. Can I zoom in, or is it not like that?
Yeah, pull back. If you see the bar, you're on its head.
Ha! Is that my friend? Oh, my fucking bird got him!
Yeah. There's another one.
Oh, this is the greatest game ever. So that, was that the thing?
Yeah, now go to your menu.
Okay.
And go to gear. And go down to the breastplate on the bottom right.
This thing?
Yeah, and hit A to craft or hold A to craft. So now your armor increased. Well, by the way, you got a new shield in there, so if you hit A, you can switch to the metal one.
This one?
The one above it.
Oh, this one.
Which has quality 9 instead.
Oh, cool.
And then you get out of that. I know you got a new sword at some point, too.
Yeah, this game is pretty cool. Well, see, now that I'm, like, actually playing it, I just, like... Yeah. This is, like, the part of it I want to be doing. Not all the bullshit they have to fucking wait through. See his dead body. I'm gonna loot his dead fucking carcass.
Like he's gonna go call for help. Like you should kill him.
He's not gonna call shit. He's gonna get some of this. Fucking ass. Yeah, call. Who are you gonna call, motherfucker?
Become the bush.
You are one with the bush.
I am the bush.
You are one with the bush. This is like, is this how we play this game?
Yeah.
I'm killing deer. You're like sitting in the bushes.
See these guys?
Fuck.
They're soldiers.
Fuck them. Kill them. Uh-oh. Something tells me you're losing this battle. Oh, shit! Go for the next one. Go for the next dude. Get him. Yeah! Yes! Yes!
This is what happens if you defy me. You too can end up on the ass of my camel.
And I will ride you out of the city and throw you from the mountaintop!
Oh, I can do that.
Nice. Go to Captain.
Oh, I got a heavy blow.
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Put it on.
I gotta quit that.
Yeah. I want to see you bash somebody's fucking head open with
Okay.
that thing.
We need to find the treasure.
That'll make my day.
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Oh! Come on. Oh. Yeah! That was pretty much as good as I thought it was going to be. That was good.
I can tell the resolution is different.
It's like lower.
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely a lot different.
Yeah.
The new version, and then going back and looking to actually tell. But yeah, wow, it's really a lot different.
Yeah, it looks unbelievably better.
Yeah,
actually.
I didn't
Like, look at the
Oh no, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can I could actually see like the rough edges, like on the characters and everything. Wow.
And the lower quality textures.
I don't think there's gonna be
like in the cloth.
I don't think there's gonna be any debate on that. I feel like we went back 8 years in time with this now compared to
It's like, is that a PS2 game?
Yeah,
like,
I mean not that bad.
I mean obviously it's not, but I'm talking about the comparison.
Right, like it would be like PS3 or something.
Yeah.
These scarabs must be coming from somewhere.
Well, everyone said that. They said that the difference between the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 was not great enough.
Right. Now
a lot of people were saying that.
Now it actually looks different.
Yeah, like let's look at the torch. This will be because this is like a lighting.
Right.
Much simpler.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it makes the game any different though.
It's like fun. You can still enjoy the game, definitely. All right, so we're here talking about the Xbox One X, but I know that a large portion of our audience, when we do these kind of videos, we'll talk about like the PS4. Like what was that?
Yeah, we talked about the PS4 Pro.
The Pro.
We're talking about all this stuff, and you're like, "What games do I like retro games? What should I be playing?"
Well, I like modern games too, but there are a lot of people that are like,
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're like,
right.
I really like retro games. Why would this new console be for me? So we have 10 modern retro games that you can play on your Xbox One X.
Yeah, so just in case you get the console, there are games for retro gamers. Yeah. We got Cuphead, Ori the Blind Forest, Castlevania Symphony of the Night you can play on the Xbox One X.
You can play Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Shantae, Guacamelee, Worms, WMD, which Ryan and I one time did a video on. Soul Calibur 2
HD, and what's cool about the Soul Calibur 2 HD version is it has Spawn and Heihachi with no Link because they're not going to get.
Do you like 2 better?
2's the best in my opinion.
Castle Crashers, which I'm a big fan of, great side-scrolling beat 'em up game. Axiom Verge.
which is our favorite Metroidvania to
great.
talk about other than Metroid
Right.
and Castlevania.
First video Ryan and I ever did was
Yeah.
Axiom Verge. And Mortal Kombat XL, also, I love that game. I think it's great. It's really gory and violent. It's like one of the most violent things I've ever seen.
And you can play as the like classic monsters
Right.
in it, like from Texas Chainsaw.
And I know that's like a
stuff.
newer game, but it's Mortal Kombat. It's a franchise that's been around
If you're
forever.
used to Mortal Kombat, you'll be used to that. It's easier to do the moves in that.
Yeah, so there are games that retro gamers can play on this system. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we were just playing Assassin's Creed, and that's a modern game, and I actually really like it a lot. So
I'm glad you like it. It's a big game. Like you could play it forever. Like the part that we were in is just one part of a map that is like
humongous.
You have no idea how humongous the map is. Like that's one city,
Right.
and there's like 15 or something,
Right.
which is crazy.
And when the original Xbox One came out, I felt like there wasn't much for it.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm playing the Xbox One X, the Scorpio, for the first time, I'm a little bit more impressed. I didn't see a difference between the PS4 and the PS4 Pro.
Right.
For me, there was like no difference. It was stupid. Like dumb. This, there's a definite difference. I'm impressed with the Xbox One X. I didn't think I was necessarily going to say that going into that because, like I said, with the original Xbox, I wasn't too impressed. I'm happy. I think it's not a bad purchase. And the fact that you can watch movies, I want to get another nice Blu-ray player anyway. I actually just bought a Blu-ray player that was actually it was a few $100s.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be a decent Blu-ray player, and the Blu-ray player I got sucks. So I want like a better Blu-ray player.
And that plays the 4K.
It plays
Blu-rays.
that. I can play the games. They look great. There's retro games on it I can play. There's a new game that I've already seen that I can play. I'm gonna buy it. It's a win for me.
Okay.